have just started 2026, yet the movies do not wait. Since the start of the whole digital detox renaissance have started, people are flocking to the cinemas as a substitute to Netflix and streaming services. We have a roster of movies that haven't come out yet, that I will be making critical and reception predictions, so you know what movie to go for. Up first is the new Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. As someone who still wholeheartedly agrees that The Hunger Games is the most superior young adult dystopian novel in the Western world, thank you, Suzanne Collins. I am very excited. Just from the hype around the cast in the trailer that dropped last year, it's safe to say that the movie will open as the blockbuster of November 2026. General audiences are probably going to love it, and critics will also probably love it too, just based on the previous reception of the other Hunger Games movies. Some criticism I see it having is probably around specific plot elements, like how the pin came to be with Katniss, as the movie canon is different from the books, as well as trying to make a movie you don't have to read the books to enjoy, like how Songbirds and Snakes could have used the internal monologue of Snow like in the books. Personally, I find it strange that in the trailer, especially when they display the arena, it's not as vibrant as in the books. The trailer makes it look as if this arena could have been in the meadow back in District 12. But that's like my only critique. The eternal king of pop, Michael Jackson, returns to rock our world with the new biopic, Micheal, starring his own nephew. As many of you already know, people are thrilled to see the return of the pre-internet life and Michael Jackson. Except for his daughter Paris, whose complaints haven't really broken the thunder, but should be taken into account. Straight off the bat, this is going to be a huge success with audiences and most critics. The only real controversy I see is glorifying the legacy of a man theorized to have abused children. I haven't done the research on Michael Jackson, so I do not know if this is true or not. I see this biopic definitely winning some award at some point. It's the return of your friendly neighborhood Spiderman in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Can Marvel successfully create a good story based on a very interesting concept of no one knowing Peter Parker? It's seriously interesting to think about. Would you stress about hiding your identity from others if they don't know you? This movie obviously has guaranteed hype because it's Spider-Man. Not entirely sure if there's a comic about this storyline. Probably yes, but if the story resets things, fans may be divided but still excited. The action and emotional beats will be praised online like Peter reconnecting with his friends. This movie is a box office hit regardless of mixed opinions. Wuthering Heights. Oh, Wuthering Heights. The trailer looks peak, I'll give it that, but the choice to make Heathcliff, the love interest that's meant to be a person of color, white, is confusing to say the least. This is considering that his ethnic ambiguity plays a large role in how he's treated. Another criticism I have, that was pointed out by Modern Girls, is how they can't seem to get the dresses in the right time period. Obviously, this movie's gonna be adored by the Spice Book Talk people, but for those who actually have read the book, it's not a romance, but a gothic tragedy about trauma. Critics call it visually stunning and emotionally heavy, but I feel this appreciation will stop there, since the movie appears to have a warped perception of the original message of the book. Instead of praises for the story, I think performances become the main praise, considering the immense talent of Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, despite how they don't really fit the characters they're meant to be performing as. But do not fear this criticism. Fear is the mind killer, and he who controls the spice controls the universe of Arrakis in Dune Part 3. I predict this movie will probably have the strongest critic reviews of the year, and a lot of praise towards the actors like Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya who have been on a roll. Fans of this franchise will eat it up, considering this is supposed to explore Paul as a corrupted messiah. And considering the political discourse we've gone through in 2025, if you know the lore of Dune, it does get a bit complex. So depending on how they express the story in Part 3, it may create discourse about how confusing it is for modern audiences. This still becomes the prestigious sci-fi event of 2026. Look out, it's the woman of tomorrow, Supergirl. Immediately, I predict audiences will call it fresh and exciting, considering it's James Gunn who's making the movie. DC skeptics and misogynists will expect it to flop, but will be shocked if it's actually good. Strong female lead and cosmic tone will be well received. Originally, I had this as a surprise hit, but is it really going to be a surprise? Critics are definitely going to call it a mid-movie like they did with Superman, but I have a feeling that conservatives are going to hate the movie, but a hit is a hit. This next one is going to reach for the sky to infinity and beyond. It's Toy Story 5, the next part in a already finished franchise. People will go in skeptical, but Pixar either delivers an incredible emotional story or more drab. Families will love it, meaning a huge box office hit there. If Pixar can pull this off, expect tears, nostalgia, and a lot of "Pixar is back" posts, and critics will say it's unnecessary but still good. But I highly doubt that this is the reception. A lot of praise is going to go onto the animators for their incredible skill that is leagues beyond AI. And a character that is new is going to become beloved, like that one Fork character called Forky. Next up, it's your favorite little plumber, it's the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Fans expect Rosalina, space worlds, and a far better story than movie 1. Obviously kids will love it and critics are going to say that the plot is thin, but the visuals/music are incredible. Just based on how kids are probably going to love this movie, it's going to be one of the biggest animated films of the year.